Hey guys, it's your boy Football Talk, and we back at it again with another vlog. Hopefully you guys are doing great today. Um this is a Tuesday vlog, which is something I don't normally do, but it's a nice day outside and I'm on the way to my homeboy's Chris house. I'm always on the way to somebody's house. Isn't that crazy? Now I do want to make this clear. They do come over my house as well. Okay, it's not just a one-sided thing. They come over my house, a lot as well. But before I even talk about what I'm about to talk about today, I want to say thank you guys for all the love on the last vlog. You guys did amazing, especially on the short that I put out. Man, oh man, I did not think it was gonna do that well. Um, but a lot of you guys, y'all left like what your mother did and stuff like that. So today I got another school one. Got another school one that I've never really talked about. So this was when I first moved. Okay? When I first moved. So this was eighth grade. Now we had started school where I'm from. We started school like 3 weeks before pretty much everybody else, right? So my first class, my first class was, let's see, I think it was the English. I think it was English, and I think we were like the one of the biggest classes as that. God damn, motherfucker speeding, boy. Whew. Gotta be careful now. This is a residential area, boy. I'm sorry. But anyway, so yeah, so it was like maybe like 60 or 70 people in our class or something like that. And I had a crush on this girl. I've been having this crush on this girl. Her name was Isis. I had been having a crush on her since elementary school, you know? She was like my first ever crush. And me and her, we had talked a little bit like in seventh grade or whatever, because we had chorus class together. But it never was like a relationship or something or anything like that. And so I remember my first week of school. I remember she was just flirting with me a lot, like doing lunch and stuff. Like she would like do little things to flirt with me. But here's the thing, guys. I did not know when a girl was flirting with me, okay? Hell, it hasn't been since recently that I found out when a girl likes me, okay? So I just remember like being with my friends, my homeboy Daniel and my homeboy Tony. We sit and eating lunch. I think it was popcorn chicken day. It was on a Friday. It was like popcorn chicken day. And that's the best. If you guys remember them popcorn chicken or the square pizzas, oh my god. Yeah, that's when you want to eat lunch. Them other days, and lunch ain't that good. But them days, or like some chicken nuggets, and here's the thing: I never drunk the milk. I did not like the chocolate milk or the white milk. I didn't like any of it. The strawberry milk, ugh. You know, my friends messed up the strawberry milk for me because they will always mix it with some. It just gross stuff, right? But what I did was, if I ain't have money, or if I ain't asked my mom, hey, to get me a Gatorade, like I get me a Gatorade or a cookie or something like that, I would just drink the juices from the fruit cups. That's what I would use for my drink. And so I was drinking one of my juice cups. And I remember Isis and her two friends come up to me and they offered me, they was like, "You want my fruit cup?" I'm like, like, yeah, yeah, appreciate you. And I just remember my homeboy Daniel goes, look how she reaching, look how she reaching. I'm like, what? Like I'm trying to hear what he talking about. He's like, yo, she reaching over your shoulder, boy. Hey, her tatas is right there, like it's right there. And excuse me 1 second. No, why my eyes are watering now. But anyway, and so I remember like I kind of did this. Let me tell you guys something. I did not know her tatas was that close to my face. Well, was that close to my back? It wasn't to my face, but to my back. So when I turned like this, instantly hit it. Boy, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Look, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. And she goes, no, I like that. Excuse what? I still didn't pick up on it though. In my head, I picked up on it, but my body didn't pick up on it. By the way, give me 1 second. They cutting the grass today, at this house. Hopefully the audio don't mess up. Hopefully I can take some of that stuff out. But yeah, so back to the story. So I still didn't pick up on it, right? And she wanted me to like, ask for her number or something. And how I know this, because the last day, right? The last day I went to the school to tell everybody that I was leaving, and it was very emotional because they had heard what had happened. You know, I had lost my mother and and stuff like that. So I was moving with my grandparents and all of that. So obviously the school, like that school, it was crazy because you didn't know everybody at the school. That's how big our middle school was. But at that particular time, everybody had knew that I was missing school, and I was going through a lot. Okay, guys, I was going through a lot. But I just remembered that first week. And by the way, it wasn't on Friday that we had that happened. It was like maybe like Wednesday that happened. Fast forward, Friday. Now, how our middle school worked was, and this was like, I guess for high school as well. Basically, you had a week to like, pick your classes in a way. So it was really like your electives. Like you couldn't really do anything about your main subject classes like English and math, science, and history, But for your electives, you had a week to, to go to the guidance counselor office or whoever and, be like, hey, I want to, be like, I want to choose this class or whatever, right? So I remember, I think I wanted to be in chorus again, right? I wanted to be in chorus again because I wasn't in chorus. I was in band. I was in band. Let me tell you guys something. Your boy ain't know how to play no instruments, okay? But I did drum. When I was little in church, I used to get the Bibles with my chopsticks from my favorite restaurant, and I used to drum. Dun, 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 dun. And that's what people, when I was younger, that's what people knew me for it. And so I was like, you know what? I just do drum. I used to have a little drum set, whatever. Let's do some drums. Yeah, that was a bad mistake, guys, because your boy don't know how to read no music. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I can't read music to save my damn life. Okay, and so I was like, yeah, I want to go back to chorus. And then I found out that my friends, Daniel, Tony, and all of them, they were in chorus. And it felt weird because we were always the three man. Okay, we was always the three man. And without me being there, it just ain't feel right. And so I remember I went to my guidance counselor's office at the end of the day on Thursday. Yeah, this is Thursday. On Thursday I went there because you had till Friday to change your classes, or your class is going to stay like that. And so I remember I see, it's a line of people waiting. Line of people. And so I get in line. Isis comes up behind me. She's on her phone. And she goes, oh, hey, Jason. Let me tell you something, guys. Your boy instantly froze. Okay, I was not expecting this. I'm replaying with my boy Daniel and with my other homeboys have been like, yo, bro, you got to, like, bro, you got to get with her, bro. And so I'm like, took a deep breath. I was like, what's good, Isis? And so me and her get to talking, whatever, because here's the thing, guys, about our relationship. 7th grade, she made a thing up to where we were brothers and sisters. And people really believed that. For like half of the year, people really thought we was brothers and sisters. In reality, though, I was trying to be stepbrothers and sisters, you know what I mean? But sorry. That might be a little bit too much. But anyway, hey, it's a vlog. And so I remember Isis said something to me, right? And that was like the door opening, like, hello. Like, she was basically like, come on in. All you gotta do is take one step. Take one step and then take another step and you are in the door. Well, guess what happened, guys? Your boy messed it up, okay? It wasn't my fault this time, but my phone had rung. It was my ex, okay, guys? It's my ex, okay? And she was calling to see where I was at, okay? Now, here's the problem. Isis knows my ex, okay, guys? She's actually, I later found this out, she's actually one of her friends. They be hanging out after school together. Did not know that. So my phone is already in my hand, by the way. So Isis sees the name on the phone, because I ain't got it saved as X. I got it saved as the name. Guys out there, never save it as a name. Hell, don't even save the number, actually. You got to memorize it or something. Don't save the number, just try to memorize it. Do your best to memorize it if you're going to do something like that, okay? Or if you're going to have your ex call your phone. And I remember Isis goes, you go ahead and answer. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I'm like, I don't wanna. She's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, do I really gotta answer it? And she's like, I mean, she's calling you for some reason. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna text her. So Isis is like, okay. Like, I mean, I didn't know I didn't know you guys was together again. I thought y'all was over with. I thought that too. Look, I thought that too. So fast forward, I get my classes changed. That Friday, which is the next day, is my first day in honors course. I was in honors course, and I see my boy Daniel at the door, see my boy Tony at the door. Bro, we oh my god, bro. It was like seeing a friend you haven't seen in years. That type of energy. Then I look to the right of me in the alto section. There's Isis, front row. And Daniel and them don't know about this yet. They don't know what just happened. They have no idea that your boy basically fucked it up, okay? And so Daniel and them are like, yo. Like, come on now. You feel me? Like, they think in their head, oh, this my girl now. Like, they like, yo, your girl in this class. I'm like, hey, ho. Tony, get your little ass. I'm like, because Tony about to go get, I'm like, yo, get your little ass over here. Tony and Daniel, I got to tell you this. What's the name called my phone yesterday while we was at the guidance counselor's office about to get our classes changed. What's the name called my phone? And their face was basically this. And I remember my boy Daniel goes, boy, are you slow? I remember my boy Daniel goes, boy, you slow. And so I'm like, damn. So I go through chorus class or whatever, right? Ice's mom shows up to the classroom with cupcakes for everybody. Now, didn't I know this? I had never met Ice's mom at this point. Maybe I probably met her probably like once, right, when I was younger in elementary school. But I didn't talk to her, or at least I don't remember ever talking to her. Ice's mom is heading out the cupcakes or whatever, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know exactly why she came to school handing out cupcakes. I guess for like our first week or something like that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, she's handing out cupcakes or whatever. She gets to me, and I just remember she goes, hey, here you go, Jason. Hey, hey, hey. Like, hey, your boy malfunction, okay? When she said my actual name, I'm like, oh. Like, people only call me that name unless, like, in school, if I'm in trouble. You know? Like, I always had a nickname, like Little J or J, you know? But when I'm in trouble, they will call me by my real name. So, in my head, I'm in trouble. For what? I don't know. But I'm in trouble. And I just remember she goes, hey, let me talk to you for a little bit. Tell me why the whole class said, ooh, you in trouble. Like, I know I'm in trouble. You ain't gotta say it. Damn. And so, I am so sorry, guys. I gotta get my eyes. Hold on. I don't know why my eyes so watery right now. But, yeah, so we go outside, right? We go outside. Not outside, but like, outside the classroom. And, god damn. And I just remember she goes, hey, my daughter talks about you a lot. And I'm like, oh boy, really? I'm happy but at the same time, I'm like, ooh, what she say? What she do? And so she's like, she really likes you. Like, I think she really has a crush on you. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, but she told me yesterday, like she was gonna, I guess, not make the first move, but wanted you obviously to make the first move. And so she told me that there was another girl that called your phone, or like your ex or something like that. I'm like, yeah. So me and my ex, we ain't together, nothing like that. Okay? But she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know? And so she thinks there's something. And Ice's mom is like, oh. But she's still like, I think he kind of bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like she's still kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he telling the truth or not. Or is he just telling me that, so I could tell my daughter that, oh, everything good, you know? And so I remember she's like, well, this is what I would do if I was you. I will go up to Isis, let her know exactly what's going on. Maybe show her a text message of you guys being officially done. Something that lets her know that everything is good, that eases her mind. And I'm like, okay, babe, I can do that. I go back into that classroom, right? She comes in the class, she comes in the door after me. She's like, bye, y'all. She hugs Isis, whatever. And before she goes, she whispers, not whispering in my ear, but she kind of whispers. She goes, show that phone. She goes, show that phone. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to show that phone. Look, I'm like, okay, I'm going to show that phone. So I remember walking to the classroom and go up to her, nervous as hell. Like I'm sweating bullets type of nervous. And it's cold in that classroom. And I just remember my homeboy Tony is like, don't show the phone. Like, it was almost in slow motion, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those. Like, I feel like I was in a movie. Don't show the phone. And I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing on this damn phone. And so I walk up to her, and I'm like, hey, Isis. She's like, I'm like, so I want to apologize about what happened yesterday. I also want to show you my phone. And she's like, she's very confused. She's very bamboozled, as you could say. And so she's like, okay, like, what do you want me to do with your phone? I was like, just go through it. She was like, I don't feel comfortable. I was like, no. I want you to know that I ain't talking to nobody else. And so she's like, okay. She goes through the phone. She doesn't find anything. Then fast forward, my last day there, she tells me that she wants to be my girlfriend. I go to the math class or whatever. Shout out to the math teacher in 8th grade, bro. Shout out to her. She was really cool. I had fun time with her. And that was the last class I go into, was her class. Isis was the first one to give me a hug. I mean, she gave me a great big hug. She told me how, she's sorry for my loss and, all that and stuff like that. And then she goes, I want to be your girlfriend. Like, you think we can, like, keep in touch? Guess what happened? I got her number and never called her back. That was the last time I ever saw her and the last time I ever heard her. I never called her back. When I moved, I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot. All this time, from elementary school to then, I finally had my opportunity. and I fucked it up. Ain't that something, guys? I literally fucked up my opportunity. So mad at myself, man. So mad at myself. And also, on my last day of school, I got in trouble. Let me tell you guys how I got in trouble. I went to my science classroom. My science teacher decided to go, by the way, are you going to give me that? Do you have that assignment? Like, I know you lying. And I remember my grandma's like, what assignment? Oh, I gave him a packet because I had heard, you know, what he was going through and whatever. But does he have it? And my grandma and my uncle and them, they like, you know, he don't go here no more. You know, like they got that look. They didn't say it, but they got that look. And I just remember my uncle goes, excuse me, miss, he don't go here. It's like, I don't know what would that do if he done the packet? Like, he can't get no grade for it. You know, like, come on now. Like, you know, my uncle was like, think, woman, think. And she's like, she doesn't say nothing. She just goes back into the classroom. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of glad I ain't in her class. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know, you feel me? I only, you know, she sound cool, but the hell was that? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's basically the story about how I fumbled. It was probably the worst fumble you've ever seen, to be real with you guys. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I fumbled, or do you guys think I dodged? Or do you guys think I scored a touchdown? Not even dodged a bullet. Do you guys think I scored a touchdown, or you guys think I fumbled? Let me know in the comments of this video. I'm not sure when this vlog is going to go out. It's probably going to go out. It probably will go out like Saturday or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to, you know, vlog for you guys and tell you a story time I've never told before, even with names as well, which is something I don't normally do. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. We're on the road to 2K. At 2K, cut off this beautiful beard. So hey, if you want to make it there, if you want me to cut off my beard, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time.